Don't think about the money when you're starting. You're doing this to be financially secure. First, don't think about the money. Think about the money when you're having a lot of offers and damn, man, I'm everywhere. And everyone wants, I bet. Who can pay me the most? You know what I'm saying? Bro, just love what you do. When the money comes, like, no one will tell you, feel me?
Welcome to another episode of Unscripted with Persis. I'm the captain of this ship. Today we are going to be talking with an editorial and conceptual photographer. He's worked with so many brands, so many artists, and he's kind of redefined the game here in Abuja and beyond. Let's welcome Etim Shooter.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so what does Shooter in your name stand for? Like,
If I'm being honest, my name before was Etim JPEG, Etim.jpg.
okay.
But I was like, what if I start doing videos like later in future? Because JPEG is like the file format for pictures. So if I'm doing pictures and I'm in video, like, let me just do something that like is both like that suits both photography and videography. Like shooter, I'll just put Etim Shooter. There was
like
no deep
shooting.
Yeah, shooting.
Stuff.
So regardless, even if I shoot videos later in future, like the name still kind of syncs with it.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. I really thought you were, just.
Nah, man, I'll actually just be darling if I'm being honest.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's nice. So you have worked with so many brands for editorial, pictures, conceptual photography. What is the factor that makes a brand stand out to you?
Kind of like I've worked with so many brands that I can filter. Like I know the brands that are serious. I know the brands that are not serious because like there are some brands like before you even do the work, you already know, okay, this shoot is actually going to be fire because what the brand stands for in itself like is amazing. Because like when people, a lot of people when you can start today, you can be like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to have a brand. A brand is something you can just like wake up, print something in a t-shirt and just do. But like the meaning behind the brand is one thing. So like when there's a meaning behind the brand, and you now do a shoot, everything just goes seamlessly.
So are you saying that the key is the people?
Yeah, the people behind
the brand, not just how amazing the clothes are or something.
I've shot a lot of. I've shot some brands that have like crazy ass. Like their pieces are cool. They have really cool pieces, but the planning was like really terrible. You feel me? So as most times when I want to like do shoots, I make sure I'm the one planning the shoot because most of the guys don't even know what they're doing. They just they just want to sell like cool clothes and they don't really think about it.
And it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's actually great. So for you yourself, right? Yeah. You're a brand yourself.
Yep. I started seeing myself as one, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When did you start seeing yourself as a brand and more than just Etim?
I started as a hobby, you feel me? It was like I took my camera out, just shooting with my friends, like, oh, we're here, my camera is with me, let's do something. That's how I started. Then
how did you get a camera? When did you get a camera?
Okay, I got my camera like almost 2 years now. You feel me? My friend, let me tell you this crazy story. My friend was a photographer in 2016, 2017. So his parents got me a camera and we used to go out. I wasn't a photographer, he was a photographer. I was always like following him, taking pictures. He was not taking pictures, I was always telling him that, oh, let's do this concept, have this crazy ass concept, let's do this concept. But like eventually like life happened, you feel me? He went to a different school, he left like the school I was in. University of Ibadan, and it was just very crazy, but we're still friends, you feel me? But he put his photography on pause, he delved into like computer software. Now he's a big guy in coding, he's really, really good. But the reason why we like became friends was because of photography. Now like he was in my room, he was in my house. He was supposed to travel to the UK, so he was in my house for like 2 months before he left, before he traveled to the UK. And he was like, yo, man, I'm leaving. Maybe like, I don't think I'm carrying all this stuff for me. So like, oh, do you remember this camera? I was like, you remember this camera? I was like, yeah. So that let me just keep this camera with you. I was like, dead ass, cool, thank you. So the camera was with me for like months. I can't lie, like maybe 2 months. So just
you didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything because cameras are so complicated. They were like, I saw a lot of buttons. You feel me? Like a lot of buttons. I didn't know which one. I didn't know what was ISO. What was I don't know anything. So like one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this out and I watched YouTube. I was like, okay, so I know what like I just went out, I shot something. And a friend invited me to a shoot, and he was like, you know what? Bring your camera, and like I'll put you on. He was shooting something, and he just put me on. So he was like, see, bro, don't worry about any other thing. Don't worry about these buttons. Worry about 3 things: the ISO, shutter speed, and the aperture. Like you can balance those 3 that you're doing. And I learned it that day. I was like, oh wow, it's actually not that hard. And ever since then I've been shooting. So like yeah, that's how I got. That's how I
That's
started.
how you started photography.
Yeah,
That's amazing. So that's what year was this that you?
like
You said 2
2024.
years ago.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago now, 2024.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, that's nice. So now you've started seeing yourself as a brand and more than an individual. What are the complexities behind photography? A lot of times people see photographers, they just, okay, call me, book me, I'm coming out. But there's a lot more behind the scenes. What is that for you? What is like the process?
Yeah, I think it's the planning. The planning is the most good. The planning is when I'm planning. I don't know about other people's shoots. I mean, I work with. If you pay me, I work with your place. I will advise you what to do. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know what you want to do, so I will listen to you. But when it comes to my own personal shoots, I plan. And when I say I plan every single thing, from the nails, the jewelry, every single detail, even the people that are going to be on set, the timing, everything is planned. You feel me? So I put so much time, and it doesn't. Sometimes I take like weeks or a month to plan the shoot. It just depends. Like even the design, the outfit, everything has to be detailed and in line with the story. So I feel like it's the planning, and that's the most, because the planning is like 70% of the whole shoot, even 80% of the whole shoot.
Yeah, so that's really what makes you stand out, because you've worked with so many brands and they keep coming back, more brands, more shoots. So there's obviously something that makes you stand out, and I guess you've just told the world your secret, but I guess they can't copy it if they don't apply it. But yeah, planning. Persis, take notes, planning.
That's calm.
Okay, so you spoke right now about the planning and everything. What do you do when things don't go according to plan?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I improvise. I always have like backup plans at the back of my mind.
Can you tell me like a situation when things didn't really go according to plan?
Yeah. So there was this shoot I did for an app. Like I'm an ambassador for one app and narrative. I'm supposed to do something. I was supposed to do something for them, and I give them a deadline. And I don't like once you give me a deadline. No, once I give you a deadline, I'm going to do this. I don't like changing my words. I'll be like, oh, sorry, something happened. Something. So like I told them I'm going to do these shoots on this day, and the next 2 days we're going to do this. And so I already planned the whole shoot. The shoot was supposed to be outdoor, like blue sky, green grass, put the set design, but it was raining and the rain didn't stop. And it was almost like the shoot time was like in 2 hours. I was like, what are we going to do? Everybody was buzzing the Etim. Are we going to postpone the shoot? I was like, no, I'm going to postpone the shoot. Let's just do it indoors. So I found a studio. Initially, I didn't want to shoot in the studio, but I was forced to because I had the deadline. I didn't want to delay there. And I just made it work, man. If anything happens, I always know how to make it work. I mean, problems always arise. You just have to work with what you have.
Yeah. Okay, I hope I don't have to run. Okay, so speaking about narrative, it's an AI for photo shoots and all. How have you utilized it for yourself in your work?
I feel like narrative is, it's kind of things where you're shooting something and you end up having 1,000 images. I mean, I'm not going to say I do 1,000 images, but you have to sort through 1,000 images. So what the app does is it helps you sort out and group those images according to different things, maybe the sharpness, the expression on the faces. Sometimes people look away, so it just groups them. You see how the final say, but it groups them and you can peel it. Let's say you shot 1,000 images, 20 or 100 of them were in this spot. We're having a conversation, maybe the remaining 200 was in another spot. So it groups them and it picks the best pictures of each group, and it just hey, this is the best, but do you have any, I'm fine with your selection, just exports and sends to Lightroom. So it's a good app for just calling and just.
So it reduces the workload.
It reduces the workload.
Would you say it has been accurate? When you end up going through what it selected, would you say that is what you would have picked from the get-go?
Yeah, pretty accurate. I feel 90, 95, 96%.
Okay, that's pretty high.
Yeah, but I always end up going through it myself. I don't just put it there and tell the AI, the apps just make decisions for me. I still go through it and okay, I'm fine with what I've selected.
Okay, all right, that's amazing. Well.
Yeah.
Tell me about the hair.
Okay. I can't lie. Lately, I'm getting more comments and compliments. I don't know if it's compliments, and some are good, some are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And it didn't start like this because initially I was on normal Afro, and I was just living my life. I was going to say, point, I'm just tired of going to the barber shop every day. I was just too logged in. I can't lie. I was logged in. I just said, leave the hair.
You're going to let it just grow.
I'm just going to leave the hair.
Between the Afro and the dreads, there's this awkward stage.
It was ugly, but I didn't care. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't care. I was always kind of but I really didn't care.
Okay.
So
do you feel like your industry, right, allows you look however you want to look.
Yeah, get that.
And
yeah, true. I've never done a 9 to 5. I've never worked for anyone.
do you intend to?
Nah, I don't plan on, like, when I left school, immediately I left school, I just started dilly-dallying with life, testing different things. And photography ended up being one of the things I tested at work. So, like, I knew that, man. My uncle even still texted me, like, one uncle texted me, was like, oh, you saw my profile picture? I was like, yeah, like, he likes he gets the whole Rastafarian,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
kind of thing, like, oh, artistic, but, you know, if you're going to work for people, yada, yada, yada. I told him, sorry, I've never worked for anyone, and I don't want to be anyone's employee or anything. Like, I want to be my own boss. And with what I'm doing, I feel like in the industry I'm doing, no one really cares about how you look. It's about what you can deliver. And I think that's what some people don't, like, pay attention to. Like, they are mostly interested with the look of the person more than what the person can deliver.
Do you feel like people hire based on looks and based on, like, hype rather than actual value?
Yeah. In my opinion,
Yeah.
I feel it goes both ways. First of all, like, what makes you attracted to the thing is what it looks like. Or okay, now let's say you're dating someone, you're dating like a very pretty guy or a pretty girl or like a handsome boy. What attracts you to the person is that, this guy smells nice, like he looks good, you know, that kind of thing. Damn, I love his dress sense. Damn, he's wearing, like, you know, that kind of thing. Then you get to know the person and be like, oh, this person is a bum, this person is faking, you know, that kind of thing. But what attracts you to the person at first is like, oh yeah, this guy looks nice, this girl looks nice. Then you dig deeper, you go on a few days, you be like,
no.
So I feel like that's how it is with, like, business. So yeah, looking good. I mean, I can't, like, looking good as, like, dressing well has got him in some. There are a lot of people saying that, you just want to, like, you go somewhere and they don't even know what you're doing. They're like, oh, can I have your IG? Like, I love the way you look. And you're like, oh wow, so you do this. But they didn't know that until, like, they saw, like, oh, you look good, you dress nice. So I feel like it has, like, it's a perk.
Okay, I actually completely agree with you. I feel like however you look is how people address you. I know it's old, but it is.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
There's a reason why
accurate.
It has been that old. But yeah, speaking about dating people, are you are you dating someone? Are you?
No, right now I'm actually, like, single. I just got out of a relationship.
Oh,
but, like,
why?
It just didn't work out, man. Like, life, man. Life has a way of throwing things at you, but. Yeah, just got a relationship, but
okay.
I love life has been very, very. It's been like Forex, it's just up and down. You feel me?
Forex is wild.
I know.
Forex
like,
is wild.
Very unpredictable, but
how long were you in that relationship for?
Like 10 months, 11 months.
Okay.
It's pretty my longest in a long time, sure.
10 months, your longest.
In a very long time.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, but, like, it's also one of those things. But I don't know. Yeah. What about you? Like. Yeah, I'm pushing the question back at you.
Oh, well, you're the attention today. The attention is on you today, so let's leave me. But okay, that's nice. Do you like being in a relationship? Does it also affect? Because you know, I had a conversation a while ago with my team, right? Yeah. And they spoke about how being in a relationship can affect you as a creative person, especially when maybe you're working at night, you're shooting girls, you know, there's just so many complexities. Has your job ever affected your relationship?
I'm going to talk about relationship with friends and relationship with, like, my partner.
Okay, yeah.
Relationship with friends, I always bring my friends into what I'm doing. When I'm doing a shoot, I'm buzzing. Yo, Zimian, what's up? Are you down? Yo, where are you? So it's like, even we can't, like, see me, because I don't like going out. But the only place you can really, really see me is, like, when I'm shooting. So I just invite my friends. They will pull up to what I'm doing. Yeah. So, like, I'm not the kind of guy that is just, like, really. I'm like, my work as an excuse to, like, not meet people. Like, you know what? I'm busy, but yeah, I'm doing this. So pull up.
Okay, just you're busy. Everything together.
You're busy. Can I come and, like, you know, what are you doing? Let me come and watch you do what you're doing. So that's what.
Yeah, that's
and
nice.
With my partner, like, my relationship, I don't think it really affected it because I'm really, really strict about, like, the things I consider to be priorities, especially my work. I don't joke with, like, so I already know, well, then when I'm logged in, like, I don't disturb this guy, like, so, like, it's really a priority for me. I can't, like, before, like, I prioritize my work more than I prioritize, like, any other relationship, if you know.
Interesting. Has that been an issue?
If it's an issue, then I don't think we're meant to be together. Just like the way, like, if you prioritize your work more than me, I understand that because it's your work, you feel me? So, like, that's just, like, so you just have to I feel like finding people with similar interests kind of helps because, like, let's say you're a photographer and you are dating someone that's a videographer or a model or someone that is in the media business, you know, you guys already know, okay, you know what the job is, or like a lawyer, your boyfriend is a judge, or like your husband is a judge, you know, that kind of thing, like, sometimes I don't know. I feel like it helps, but I'm not a relationship expert, so I can't
Yeah,
say.
fair enough. But you know how like being in the same industry can expose you to things, right?
Yeah.
So you know all the good, the bad, the ugly of the industry.
Yeah.
So does it make you maybe a little bit more worried, or actually gives you a little bit more calm being with someone romantically that is in the same industry?
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like it's all about discipline because, like, the kind of industry I'm in, I shoot women, I shoot everybody. I don't just shoot. I don't focus on women alone. I don't focus on guys alone. But I feel like knowing when to draw the line will work. And like, there's a saying. I won't say the explicit sentence. I'm just going to like water it down. Don't poop where you eat. You feel me? If something is bringing money to your table, don't like. Because some people do that thing where like they do something and let's say you have a model and for some reason, oh, what are you doing? Like, I ate free that today after you shoot. It doesn't make sense. You know, you just met this person. You feel me?
Just go home.
Exactly. Just go home. So like a lot of people just like, and I feel like it's just bad PR for you as a creative. If everyone knows you as that guy that, oh, like no one even wants to work with you because they feel like you're this kind of guy that after a shoot or maybe after a job, after a gig, you're always like hitting on the model, hitting on the DP. Like no one wants you around. I won't want you around if you're that kind of guy because I feel like the model I'm shooting is not safe. The makeup artist is not even safe because you might be hitting, that kind of thing. So I feel like you just have to discipline yourself and know that okay, you can just draw the line. Like there's a line that shouldn't be crossed, and I feel like it's a basic thing that people should know, but people just
don't know it.
They don't know it. So yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I actually think that you're so right about balancing, not pooping where you eat and everything like that, because this industry in Nigeria especially it's just now that people are starting to accept creativity as an actual career.
Yeah, actually.
So it's important that like we protect the space. So you're just telling me about your worst shoot ever.
Yeah.
And it had to do with food, but you're not really into that anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
So what has been your best shoot in recent times? Best shoot financially and creatively too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I feel like I can't pick one. I think I'll just pick the shoots I've been doing. My personal shoots I've been doing recently have been my best shoots. Financially, like, they drain my pocket. Because even my personal shoots, bro, take a lot of money from me. Yeah. The last shoot I did before this one cost me almost like 500 to 600K to like do. And that was just my personal shoots. And I also even like beg my friends to, because I'm supposed to pay for my friends' makeup and the modeling service, but it's going to be a lot. So like that's just money for like production. Yeah. But I like the process. I feel like just watching ideas come to life, not just your ideas and the ideas of people you're collaborating with. Because when I'm collaborating with like creatives, when I'm collaborating with the makeup artists, I'll just tell you the vision. I'll tell you like, okay, this is what I have in mind. Come up with something. Because I'm reaching out to you, I trust that you can deliver. Yeah. I don't need to be telling you what to do. So like, pull up, this is the vibe. Come on, say do your thing, and I've never been disappointed. So like, yeah, it's.
So your personal shoots,
your personal shoots have been the best shoots, but clients work, oh my god. Man, some clients work have been because like some people actually are really passionate about their job. Like, they're very very specific. They know what they want, and like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's so. Speaking about money and everything like that, how do you manage? Because you work for yourself, right? You're self-employed. So how do you ensure that you're growing financially? And if someone were to join the creative industry now, what kind of structures do you think they should set to ensure that they don't actually get homeless 2 months in?
Real.
Yeah.
I would say don't think about the money when you're starting. It's very, very, because like you're doing this to be financially secure. But I think that I'm telling you, don't like at first.
It's kind of contradicting it.
At first, don't think about the money.
Okay.
Think about the money when you're having a lot of offers and damn man, I'm everywhere. Now everyone wants me. I bet who can pay me the most? You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to know who can pay me the most. But I started with like, bro, I started very, very cheap. Sometimes I even do some free work. I still do free work. It depends on like how much I like it and maybe if just one benefiting from it. So I feel like right now I don't know, just like, bro, just love what you do. When the money comes, like no one will tell you feel me?
Yeah. But okay, that's great, because truly if you start with money you'll probably run mad. You have to start spending before you start gaining. However, when you do start gaining, right, what do you think? Like saving, investing in this, you put it back into a new, better camera. What do you think? Maybe it's the first 3 steps to using the money you make for a new person, right?
based on, I'm not saying it like it's a general thing. This is just what has worked for me and what's working for me. Once you get money, they pay you 50K, remove 30K, buy a new battery or buy a new memory card.
Okay, so invest 30K back into the business.
Invest everything, like, you know, that kind of thing. So like, instead of saving and think that, well, let me just save in case, whatever money you get, get it. Like, you already, the thing about, like, you already know what you want. You know what's limiting you. You know that, oh, damn, like, I need to get like wide angle shots. You know, I need a wide angle lens. You feel me? Oh, my battery always dies at like before we're even done with the shoot. But you know that you have to, like, you know what you're going to invest in. So like, when you get money investing, I feel like the last purchase I got a job for like 2 point something million. I got a gig for like 2.7 million. So the foreign job. And when the money came, I didn't even think so. Then I saw the alert because I already knew what I wanted to get. And I had a wide angle lens for that shot. I just got a lens. The lens I got was like 1.5 million. I got 1.5 million. I used the rest for like post-production. I just like paid people, paid this one, paid this one. At the end of the day, I had like 100K left in my pocket. I was like, you know what? I don't care. I got the lens. So like, I'm good. So I feel like just investing back in yourself, back in your craft.
Back into the craft. That's the first thing. Then the remaining 20K, what are you from the 50K? What are you doing with that remaining?
Maybe like save it to plan your next shoot. Save 10K to plan your next shoot. So the remaining 10K is like transport in case impromptu stuff happen and you need to go out and do something. So like, I mean, like your mind just has to be around like business. Like
Etim, are you happy?
Yeah, I can say I'm actually very happy.
Like right now?
Yeah, fulfilled, happy. Yeah, maybe not where I want to be, but I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy about where I'm at, so that's enough.
Okay, so is it work that makes you happy, family, or just like life going through it?
I feel like life is still just there, Sha. There's nothing really. I mean, life is beautiful. It depends on how you see it. It depends on the perspective. But work, friends, relationship with God, life is good. I can't lie, life is good. I mean, there are loopholes here and there are obstacles, but I feel like it just depends on like I feel like life is only bad when you feel like, damn man, you keep focusing on the bad, that oh damn, this is happening, or this is happening, like this something bad is happening. If you keep focusing on the bad, you're actually going to have a very sad life. Know that the bad is going to come. Know that like those things, those feelings you're running away from are going to come. It's life, it's eventually going to come. So just like own up to it and just like accept it and think about the good stuff. That's how I see life.
You just mentioned God. Does your relationship with God affect your happiness, your work, your
affects
living?
Everything, man.
How? What is your relationship with God like?
I discovered art through God. You feel me? Because like I actually had to. I mean, like I was always an artist. I was always like up to something. I was just like doing digital painting, making music, doing like I was an artist, but I didn't really understand what it feels like to really understand art until I understood God. I had a personal relationship with God. I didn't really find God in the church or anything. I'm not saying like you can't find God in the church, but I had like, you feel me, I found God by myself with the help of people. I had one very traumatic experience. I had like a very crazy ass paranoia. I don't know if it's, I don't know, psychosis. I really don't know what it was, but for a while I was really, really scared, you feel me? And I just picked up my Bible. So the Bible was like a sense of like, you know what, let me just, people always run to God if there's problem now, let me just run to God. And you start reading the Bible like, okay, David might be cooking, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm thinking, like, okay, then you start reading further, then before I knew it, I read the Bible from beginning to end. I was like, okay, cool.
Seriously?
Yeah, I read the Bible twice, which was insane, because I don't like reading. I hate reading. So I read the Bible twice, and I mean, I just got to the point where I felt like, man, I'm ready to, I'm just going to stop, man. I've already read this. So, but like, I learned a lot, and bro, it opened my eyes, man, to a lot of things. So how people even worship God. You know, like, I started seeing loopholes in people's relationship with God. I was like, but like, you know, so it just made me discover a lot about art. Like, I can see this, like, I can see this and think about something and think about like the creative process behind it. You know, how God would have created this. Then I'm like, maybe I should start creating. You know, so it just helped me understand life better. So yeah, it's a plus.
Wow, that's actually amazing, because you're in an industry where there's a lot of self-reliance.
Yeah.
Right. So people, you know, it's important to plan, it's important to improve on your craft. Yeah, true. But like, there's stuff that is deeper that you just can't. So seeing that you kind of have found the balance, and you see that it's bigger than you, because when it comes to God, it's far bigger than what we could understand. And then you now put that into your craft, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting from like the creator to create.
Yeah.
So it is
Literally.
it is actually really beautiful to see, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
So you said that you went through a traumatic experience where you had some
psychosis. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I wanted to say? It's in Nigerian pidgin, like crazy.
No, teacher, that was what it was. I can't lie. That was really what it was. Like, what happened? Like, how? Like, I feel like I wasn't addicted to weed, but weed was like the only thing.
It was a drug-induced thing?
Yeah, it was drug-induced. And there's something I don't tell people. I mean, like, people see people like smoking weed and think that, cool kids. But bro, weed is not actually meant for everyone. You're not gonna think like, I mean, like, it's good, like, if you want to do it like once in a while, but like, weed is not actually meant for everyone. That's something people don't. So like, I think I just took a lot.
It wasn't meant for you.
It wasn't meant for. It's still not meant for me. You feel me? I mean, like, I've smoked weed like 2 times this year, and I just like just one tiny part. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm not doing it. You know that kind of thing. So like, it's not meant for everyone. And the way people always romanticize like being high, smoking weed, that lifestyle. Like, bro, a lot of movies were inspired by books. Harry Potter was a book.
That's the thing.
The Odyssey. Odyssey. It was literally a book.
If you read it, it's not the same thing. The interpretation, like that Wuthering Heights one that got so much backlash, is not even close to the same.
Yeah, I know.
And then, because you like thinking, I really think books will help you, because you will really exercise your mind. You're imagining characters. You're playing it out real time in your mind. I think you'd actually.
I think the reason why I hate books is because of school. Like, they force you to read the books that you don't want to read. So like, whenever I think of books, I think about school. I think about like, oh my God.
I think our educational system,
101. I think about Psych 2. You know what I'm thinking? Just thinking about archaeology.
Archaeology.
Yeah.
Interesting. Why did you study?
I was 16 when I was entering university. I didn't know what I wanted to be. My parents were like, this guy, like going outside and go inside the bush to be playing. Always like looking for stuff up and down. I think you should be an archaeologist. And I'm like, sure. Yeah, and I'm like, sure.
So you studied archaeology, right? And you're a creative now. Do you think there's somewhere what you studied and what you're doing now could meet? Is it something you would like to explore sometime in the future?
Yeah, true. I mean, like, before I graduated from university, there's this lecturer I used to talk to. It was my supervisor for my project. So so this was what my project was all about. So archaeology is the study of like material historic things that we find in the soil. Like, they help us interpret how people live their lives in the past. You feel me? So most of these artifacts we find in museums. I mean, archaeology is more than just museums, but like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if archaeology is about things that we find in the soil to like tell us about how people live their lives in the past, what, like, in the next 1,000 years, when there's the age of like media, internet, are we still going to be digging the soil to know how they live their lives today? How we are living our lives today? Or there's going to be a new form of archaeology where like it's not just digging the soil, it's not like digging into the media. So like, that was why I told my lecturer, I was like, mad. It was like, I need to supervise you.
Yeah, because there's so much out there.
We're no longer digging the soil for like,
exactly. Like that, yeah.
So like, there's going to be a need for like the evolution of like what we do. So like, that was my thesis for my work, and I was like, you know what, I probably want to like go into Niger Wild, maybe like shoot something for Niger Wild, maybe like document things I see. So in case I die in the next 500 years, people can always come back to my work and get authentic stuff. You feel me? So people will always come back to my work and like get authentic stuff about like history, about how people live their lives today. So that was like, that's how I feel like I'm married. But for now, man, let me just stick to fashion photography, man. For now, I feel like that life will come back to me. Like, I'll find that life
eventually. I think it's actually brilliant, because truthfully, the next history for human beings is media. It's no longer the soul. It's no longer the things. I mean, like, this can help, you feel me, to reconstruct, but you really want to know how we live their lives. I mean, you have to probably check someone's Instagram account in 2027, even when it's 2087 or 2500, you feel me? Yeah.
You have to go back to that person's reel to know digital footprint. That's why I said digital footprints are important.
Digital footprint is actually
very
important. So, that's cool. Do you know that's actually cool? I feel like that there's a business there. It's just something
no one has found it yet. So but there is really a business there, and So, what do you spend your free time doing? I know you're not digging the soil to find archaeological stuff. Nah.
So like, when you're not shooting, you said you don't go out much.
No, I don't go out much.
And you try to incorporate your friends with your shoot. So
Yeah.
maybe, what do you do?
This sounds very
enjoy doing?
boring, but all I do is watch movies and play chess. Well, I don't even play chess that much. I feel like I just watch movies. Then I go for art exhibitions and fashion pop-ups. Fashion pop-ups so I can meet brand owners and get more jobs. But exhibitions just because I just want to see people. I love looking at people's art, man. I like seeing people. Like, damn, you did this. You know, I'm just stay at artworks, and I know I will never be able to do this, but I just appreciate the fact that this is here and like someone did this, you know, that kind of thing. It's an escape for me. Yeah, an escape for me thinking that, cause like I feel like artists we are kind of egotistical. Sometimes we can be, because we feel like, oh damn, I'm the best at this, I'm best to ever do this. Sometimes you go out there and see that, wow, there are some stuff I can't do. There are actually people out there. So like I like going to exhibitions to see that, damn, there are other people.
Does it like keep you grounded? Does it keep you humble?
I don't know. I feel like I came from a humble background, so eventually like I'm very humble. Like I try to be humble, but that keeps me very humble. Like I see myself as like, yeah, I'm good at what I'm doing, but I don't see myself like, oh, I'm that good that I think every other person's work is not as good as mine. The point is not to be the best, it's to be unique, that people just see your work and know it's you. Know,
yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay, so it's not to be the best.
Yeah.
But to be unique enough to have your own signature in the market.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So, chess and movies, what are you watching now?
Right now, I watched The Odyssey yesterday.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was amazing. Christopher Nolan is a genius. I get a lot of my inspiration from movies. Movies like, they help me shape my color grading. They help me shape the composition and everything. Like movies are just like, if you want to be a videographer or even a photographer, you have to watch movies, man. Like, I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Just like saying, oh, you want to be a writer, you have to read books. You really don't have to, but it's give you like a help. Like it helps with like a lot of things. Like subconsciously, they just keep engraving these things into your mind that like you have good composition, but you don't know where it learns it from. But because you keep watching like movies that have like good composition, like exactly.
So the thing is that it helps with your work, right?
Yeah.
Do you watch it for work? Like, is there something that has absolutely nothing to do with your work that you truly, truly enjoy and do for yourself?
Aside work, I actually love watching movies. I genuinely love watching movies.
Okay.
Then I love going hiking to see the sunsets. I like seeing the sunsets because like, every time you look at the sky, it's always a different color. It's always a different shape. You can't see the same sky, the same. Even if you stay here and take a picture of this particular frame of the sky, take it a million times, you will never get the same frame. So like I love going hiking and just staying by the hilltop, looking at the sky. I love eating meat pie a lot. I eat meat pie almost every day.
You like meat pie?
I don't know why I like meat pie.
From?
There's one woman that sells, bro, if they sell meat pie here, I'm buying meat pie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I love meat pie a lot, which is very, very weird, bro.
But do you know something? It's annoying now that it's more potato pie than meat pie in the market.
I thought I was the only one. I thought I was the only one that felt like that. I'm eating potato and carbohydrates, like potato and like flour. Like,
you still buy it if it's, is it the shape?
No.
Then,
no, okay, I actually have someone that sells meat pie, but she has like one that is just full meat. She'll give you like, there's one with potato and that, and there's one with full meat. It's more expensive,
you have to plug me in.
Don't worry, I got you.
Because I like meat pie, but I won't tolerate that.
Yeah,
that chicken.
It is, no one heard, like, yeah. No one heard, so it's fine.
Okay. But yeah, okay, that's nice. So meat pie, movies, and hiking.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Damn, I think I'm actually very boring, man. Actually asking is like, I think I'm actually very boring because like that's literally all I do. My work is my life. My work is all I do. This is all I do. Even when before I came here, I was like planning the shoots I'm doing this week. Like I love what I do so much that it's not work to me. It's just
I feel like very few people get to that point where it's kind of a symbiosis, living and working. So yeah, I think you're living the dream as it's not boring. Yeah, true. Because it's what you want and it's found balance. And does your family support you? Like,
yeah, my parents have always been very supportive about everything I'm going to do. When I was doing music, they were super supportive.
It's true.
They gave me
You've done music before.
Yeah, they gave me like when I recorded my first album, they gave me money to record it. So like 80k or 50k at that time in 2019, I guess. Yeah, so like they gave me the money to go and record. And I was like, wow. So like everything, they just kind of believed that. I mean, they couldn't really pull me anywhere. Like they knew I was this kid, I don't even know what this kid is going to do, but let's just follow. You know, I'm going to think like, damn, like, you know, I wasn't really book smart, you feel me? My other sister was one that was very, very book smart. I was just the kid that was just weird in a way, you know, that kind of thing. So, but they knew that, oh, let's just, whatever he wants to do, let's just let him do his stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, the kind of pressure me, like, oh, maybe you should graduate. I finished school. That's one thing I feel like, oh, I really did that I feel I'm proud of. I don't really need the certificate, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I just did it for them, but aside that, I always knew that school was not my thing, man. I always knew from a very young age that I was not going to be a school guy. That school route, finding a job, I always knew it was never going to be my thing. And the sooner I accepted it, the better. Because like some people have that. Some people are meant to be like career people, like when I'm saying doctors or psychiatrists. Some people are actually like that's what they're destined for, and they know because like they know, but you just want to be creatives by force. And some creatives also know that they are creatives. They know that this is my thing,
but they're in the corporate.
They want to be like exactly they're there. So like, it's. I feel like if you know who you are, if you really pay attention to who you are, you find yourself.
Yeah, true. I agree with you, but you know, a lot of people don't have the support to express themselves. So people in the corporate, they don't have support to be creatives. And people that are creative, they don't have support to maybe go back to school, get what they need to become. So
True. I mean, it's hard. Like I don't know, it's hard,
tough
but like
one.
it's a tough one. It's a soft subject. It's not something
yeah. But I think that you've kind of nailed it for yourself. You've got the support.
I'm still trying, but I can't like I have not figured it out yet. But I feel like I'll get there.
What you say is your next step? What reality would happen for you to feel like you have gone to the next level in your game?
I feel like I told myself that I wanted to like start shooting for international brands, you know. But that has happened, and I can't even count the amount of international brands I've reached out. Like, I'm even expecting a shipment. It's supposed to come in like today or tomorrow from one brand in the US. I was like, last year my base of like success was like, they want to start shooting for international brands. And like this year, I think I was like, one person sent something. And from then, like, everybody just kept recommending me to do.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like, okay. Now I'm, like, shooting for, like, but it's still, they're not, like, the blown brands like Nike or Louis Vuitton. It's just, like, niche brands in the US, you feel me? But I feel like if I can start shooting for high fashion brands and, like, brands like Adidas, Nike, Louis Vuitton especially, then I'll feel like, okay, I might be that guy. But I feel like when I get out, I'll be like, okay, let me shoot for. And, you know, come so, like, for that, I feel like that's just, like, that's my measure for success personally, just based on the brands I work with. Person never go back to me. I was like, you know what? I'm never doing this again. And I was like, let me just do my own thing. So I just ended up being a fashion photographer, and I don't even know how it happened. I feel like people just like, if you are true to yourself, the right things that are meant for you will end up coming to you. Like if you stay true to yourself, because I didn't change. One thing about my work, I will not sabotage my work for anybody.
Yeah,
I'm not going to, I won't do that for you. Like, this is what I do, this is what I am. Don't tell me to come and shoot weddings for you when I shoot you.
Yeah, speaking of, right, what are like your boundaries for work?
Yeah.
Right, what are the things that you will not do? Because you wouldn't sabotage your work, but even what if it's within the fashion?
Okay. At
what point do you say, no, I'm not interested? Like, what boundaries have you created for your brand to keep you going? Because a lot of brands have reached out to you, and it's because more brands are talking about you and talking about you. So your work is excellent, right, in your field. So how do you keep it excellent? How do you keep that standard and those boundaries set?
I feel like I have boundaries. Like I have like a terms and condition thing on my website where you have to go through it and know that this is what I don't like, this is what I like. But I feel like the reason why they keep coming back, I'll go back to the boundaries, but the reason why they keep coming back is because of my work ethic. When I tell you I'm dropping this on this date, if it's raining and there's no lights in my house, I'm going to take bike, I'm going to take boat to someone's house, I'm going to edit and make sure I drop it before the day. So like, no one has ever chased me for pictures. For the quality, you know what I will tell you, like, okay, if you're paying this, if you're paying like 700K for this whole shoot, for the whole production and everything, this is how much you're paying. This is what you're gonna get. If you want this, you might have to add extra. You know, that kind of thing. But if you're paying this, okay, this is too much. I mean, you don't really need this. So I think you can like just like
Do
cut this,
without
do
it.
without this. I'm very honest with what you're going to get and what I'm going to give you. So
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, if it comes out the way you don't like it, it's because he probably lied to me about your budget. He probably had more, but you felt like it wasn't worth it, you feel me? Or you probably just didn't communicate properly. So before a shoot, we have to communicate, we have to go on calls, we have to come. I need to be in your head. I need to know what you want to do, and you also need to know what I'm going to do. So at the end of the day, if the results come out, no one is surprised, you know, that kind of thing. Then for boundaries, I feel like I take pride in my work. Even when I was still a very bad photographer, when I was just starting,
Yeah.
I didn't give out raw images. Like no matter how horrible my color grade was, I'm not going to give you the raw images to give another photographer to edit. I'm never going to do that. Like that's a boundary I will never cross. You feel me? Like even till today, I don't care how big you are. I don't care if you are the personal photographer for like the head of fashion in one company. I don't care, man. This is what I do. This is my signature. You don't go to a chef and get the raw material from him and give another chef to cook and call him the chef for cooking because you got material from him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I feel about my work. I mean, for boundaries, like if you respect me, I respect you. Respect is very reciprocal. So
Yeah.
That's just pretty much it.
Okay, that's great. So you said that you would like to work with some bigger fashion brands and everything. Have you done research? Like who, if someone was listening to you right now, and they're like, who is that person that you would like to speak to? What is the very next step that will take you there? What do you feel like is the next step that will get you into that room with these bigger houses?
Bigger houses, yeah. If I'm being honest, like someone told me, like if you want to get to, okay, there's this thing I watched. It was in, I don't know what part of Africa, but like a guy was thirsty and he wanted to drink water, but the place was like a desert, but there were baboons there, or there were monkeys there, like baboons, and baboons know where to get water, but they'll never disclose it, you feel me? So like instead of looking for water, let me just capture this baboon and make this baboon very thirsty, and I'm going to kidnap this baboon and just like starve the baboon for like a day or two. So when I release it, the next place the guy is going to is the water. So you're not thinking about the water, you're thinking about how to get it. So instead of going to the connection, going to text those big guys like, please, I want to shoot for you. Look for who can like get you there, you know, that kind of thing. So that's it. So like maybe I need to probably do more research on who is the head of, who is the IT, HR, who is this, those people with niche followers, with 2,000 followers, 100 followers, that you feel like they're not really big, but they probably have mad connections to where you're going to go to. So like big connections with them, and they can recommend you to maybe those. So that's literally how I'm thinking about it. Sometimes you just like wait and make your stuff mad enough that they notice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, that's actually brilliant. So it's time to find our baboons and capture them. But yeah, thank you so much, Etim.
You're welcome.
I feel like this has been an insightful conversation for everyone, and also for me. Like I definitely got some work to do.
Yeah, true.
And I've actually learned a lot, because even on your portfolio, you know, a lot of people say that you have a great work ethic.
Thank you.
However, you're very flexible too, so you make them feel comfortable. What is that? You know, because to be fluid is one thing, to still be stern is another thing. How do you find, when do you know to say, okay, let me just calm down with my stuff, or let me flow? Like,
okay, now let's say you hire me for a shoot. I'm the photographer. My work, you paid me to be a photographer. But if the person I'm shooting doesn't have, like, the shoes aren't really that crazy. Like, I know that, I love your style, but your shoes are not, but my shoes are better. You know what? Let's swap. You know, that kind of thing. Like, I brought a jacket. Like, you know what? Let's swap. Okay. So, like, knowing how to really just be human, I feel like just sometimes, because some people are just so proud that they're like, I'm just here for your photography. Like, you know, I'm not really doing, I'm not going to talk to these people. I'm not going to help them. Or like, you guys are loading stuff in. I'm dropping my camera. Let's bring that in together. Like, can I assist? So, like, that's how, like, you don't have to just sit down at the chair and just wait for them to call you like one boss. Like, let's go. You know, start standing. Like, yes, I'm ready. You know, like relate with everyone. Like, you know, so like I feel like that's how I approach it anyway.
Yeah, so, and that is so humane, right? Especially now that everyone forgets that the next person is a human being too.
Yeah, exactly.
So thank you so much, Etim.
You're welcome.
One last thing.
Yeah.
You will share with me.
Okay.
An unscripted thought.
Okay.
So a thought that you have that it doesn't matter if the sun is red or the sky is purple, it remains yours. right? So an unscripted thought that you have, an opinion that is so strong that no one can take from you.
Okay, there's this saying in the Bible that show me a man that is diligent in his work, and he shall stand before kings and not me men. And there's also a saying that when God sends out his word, it doesn't come back to him void until it has fulfilled that which it was meant to do. And there are a lot of things, a lot of scriptures about God's word. When God says something, there is no power, there's no force in the universe that will stop that thing from happening. So if you're reading in the Bible that, show a man that is diligent or skillful in his work, that shall stand before kings and not me men. So that means if what I have to do to be a successful person is to be consistent and diligent, then let me try that. If I do that long enough, and if I'm not where I want to be, I can hold this God. Hey God, you said this, so and God doesn't lie. He's not a man that should lie. He's a man that should repent. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm so confident that the measurement of my success is how logged in I am with my work. You feel me? So like, if I'm logged in enough, I know I'm going to make it. But if tomorrow I don't make it, I know that it's because I slacked. It's on my path. You feel me? So like, God has already given me the script, the manual. I mean, even though it's kind of unscripted, but like, it's literally a script. You feel me? There's a manual to succeeding and making it. You just have to take the long road. You have to take the high routes, and you just have to do it. So that's my mentality right now. I don't know. I don't care about how long it takes, but it will happen.
It will happen.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed this conversation, and genuinely, I learned.
I learned too. Because I didn't know I had like a lot of things to talk about. So like, thank you.
So you're learning from yourself.
Myself too. Yeah,
I really did. Thank you so much, Etim.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hi guys, catch you on the next one, the next episode. Don't know what to expect. Might be Burna Boy tomorrow. It might be Wizkid. Might be the head of Adidas. Might even be the president of Nigeria. You never can tell.
No, not this one. The next one. Foul. Bye.